Well, hello, YouTube. Well, it's time to see some drama again. Drama series before the big long ass fight coming up ahead. Yeah, I'm getting some big conversations, and yeah, we can continue A after this one. So let's watch those. Like usual, I'm gonna start with bonding. These ones are kinda short usually, and they just say random stuff every time.
I created a new dish inspired by you, Roy. Please have a look.
Like I said, random stuff. Why would you say that? Why would you say that to Roy when you see him?
Let me guess, you use chili peppers? That red color is a dead giveaway. Oh, looks spicy.
Huh. Guess they're over bonding over food. And Roy doesn't seem to mind. They're just talking about food.
Hello, Amber. I heard you coming. You're an easy man to track.
Aw, thanks. It's great to know that I stand out in a crowd, even when I'm not doing anything.
He kinda stands out. He's a interesting personality, or having interesting personality. This is gonna be interesting, these two.
As the Crown Princess of Illusia, I must thank you formally for your aid in this war.
No need to stand on ceremony. Although I know how you feel. I struggle to relax as well.
I thought she would talk with Edelgard, this would be interesting, but I guess not. I guess it was with Dimitri. Oh yeah, these two are together.
You keep staring at me. Is there something you wanted to say?
Oh, he's also staring at Hector. That's funny.
Sorry, I was just wondering what sort of person would be best suited to stand at your side.
Okay. That's just funny. Elkov and leave.
You are always in a rush to find something to do after a battle, Zelkov. Are you all right?
Your concern is unwarranted. I am simply returning to the pursuits which sustain me.
So I guess you mean hobbies. They're called hobbies, Stelkov. So that's it. Now we're gonna go. I have some A conversations here. Yeah. I picked some nice girls I would like to pair, so yeah. But let's go some of these ones first. Let's maybe leave the A's last.
Guess I should call it a day.
You know, for a self-proclaimed rascal, you sure seem devoted to working out.
Huh? How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. I bet the Sentinels would be inspired if they knew how hard you trained.
No, they wouldn't. And you're going to keep your trap shut about what you saw here today.
Why? Training isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not that. I just have a reputation to maintain. Okay?
Reputation, huh?
Everyone thinks I'm so easygoing. I gotta make sure it stays that way, so people stay happy.
I'm not following.
If the Sentinels saw how hard I work to get in fighting shape, they'd stress over keeping up. Worry, fear, exhaustion. That stuff is contagious, you know?
Oh.
It's the unfailing good cheer. It's on me to stay positive and upbeat for everyone.
Wow. I guess I had you all wrong. I'm sorry. As you said, I'll keep my trap shut.
Thanks, Divine One. I appreciate that.
You are certainly full of surprises, Fogato.
Okay. Very friendly conversation about him working out. And he doesn't wanna look bad on others. Okay. How about with Nell?
Divine One, before you retire to your chambers, a word.
Uh-oh. What did I do this time?
It is so very like you not to know.
Okay.
I noticed your efforts to shield me from harm in the last battle, and I am appreciative. In doing so, however, you sustained an injury.
So you noticed. I did take a hit, but it was nothing serious.
Even a superficial wound can be quite painful. Allow me to treat it.
Ooh.
Thank you.
A certain other divine dragon I knew was also nonchalant about injuries.
Certain?
And always quick with empathy. The focus was always outward, on the well-being of others.
Oh yeah, talking about the other version of him.
As the irreplaceable centerpiece of this army, you must be more mindful of your condition.
I get it. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful.
It is easy to speak the words of such an oath. Harder to support the words with action.
You never let up, do you? You know, Nell, I've been meaning to ask.
Oh.
How similar am I to the divine dragon you knew in your world?
Why the sudden interest?
I've actually been wondering for a while. When you saved my life back in your world, you said that you couldn't bear to lose me. Does that mean... to you, am I... When you look at me, are you actually seeing the divine dragon you knew before?
The wound is clean, and it is healing nicely. You should take this day to rest and recover. Farewell for now.
Ignored.
Thanks, Nell. I will.
Damn, she just ignored. Just ignore the question. Oh, damn. Okay. Celestia. See.
Celestia, I brought you today's lunch. Though it's a little late to call it lunch now.
Oh, thank you, Divine One. I lost track of time visiting with everyone and it slipped my mind.
The same way it slipped your mind yesterday, as I recall.
Well,
What happened? I can't remember
I can't
anymore.
believe you'd miss all the best meals if I didn't keep track. It's a good thing I noticed.
I thought all dragons were like this, but maybe it's just me. I've been trying to pay attention, but I get so distracted by everyone else.
Oh yeah, that's confirms it. Yeah, she was also dragon. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I remember right.
If someone's in trouble, I want to help them. And if someone's worried, I want to listen. The other day, I was helping someone move some heavy items. Before I knew it, it was dark.
Not again.
I know. I'll just eat what you brought me right now.
What's funny?
I'm so happy to be sitting here with you, Divine One. Even if I am the only one eating. It isn't just my stomach that's filling up, but my heart as well. Oh, Divine One, this soup is delicious. Please try a sip.
Thank you, but I already had lunch. Besides, I brought this for you.
You don't need to hold back. I wouldn't want to keep something so delightful all to myself. Here, say Come on now. Ah.
If you insist.
He's still acting like his mom.
How is it? Isn't it wonderful?
Yes. Very delicious.
And it just abruptly ends there. Okay, Rafal and him. They're gonna talk about.
Great weather we're having today, wouldn't you say, Rafal? Perfect for a long walk.
Hugh, did you retain nothing of what I said? Did I not tell you to leave me be?
I remember. But I have so much I want to talk to you about that I couldn't possibly stay away.
You could at least sound less pleased with yourself about it. The tone is not endearing. Very well then, out with it. What is it you wished to discuss?
I was going to ask you about all your likes and dislikes. But if I have to pick just one topic,
Okay.
I'd like to know how you spent your time while you were waiting for Nell to wake up.
Sleeping?
There
Just
is
sleeping?
little to know. I waited, alone.
No way you
If you
did.
insist on details, I held her hand, and I prayed continually that she would wake. I prayed for another opportunity to be a brother to her. A proper one this time. I wanted the chance to make her happy. And above all, I wanted her to know my true name.
I see.
Beyond that, my thoughts were simple. If she does not wake today, then perhaps tomorrow. Before I knew it, 1,000 years had passed.
What? 1,000 years passed just like that?
My mother's experience must have been similar.
The time was nothing to me. The days prior to her awakening were an insignificant blur, but I will never forget the smile she gave me on the day she finally woke.
That's crazy, like 1,000 years. Even 100 years is such a long wait.
At any rate, that is all there is to tell. She woke, we came here, and you know the rest.
You say that like waiting 1,000 years was trivial. It wasn't. Not just anyone could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Praise is uncalled for. My motivations were entirely selfish, I assure you. All the same, I do not think I would have done it if not for what you said before we parted ways. In that regard, you are as responsible for Nell's return as I am. And you have my thanks.
You sounded a bit like Nell just then. You might say the resemblance between you is almost familial at this point.
After all that, you mock me? This conversation was a mistake.
Oh my god.
No, Rafal, I didn't mean...
Enough of this prattle. Goodbye.
Come on, let him get mad. He's he's such a diva, okay? He's such a diva. This funny one. Maybe I can just look at the A. I picked these two because I think they're cute. Don't tell anyone, especially my wife.
Hello, Divine One. I have something for you.
Are these crafting tools?
Why A is all about crafting?
Yep. You said you wanted to learn crafting, and you can't practice without a set of your own.
Thank you for these.
I should be thanking you, really. I've been down on myself for a long time. You helped me shake some of that off. Your kind words about my crafting skills made me feel more confident in myself.
Good. You really are amazing, Lapis. I watched you make that weighted pack like it was nothing. I still have a lot to learn from you.
Okay. I could show you how to make a rake.
A rake? What would we use that for?
Harvesting taters.
Wow.
Yeah, I can make a rake that works on all kinds. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, Brodian yams.
Damn, she's a waifu.
Brodian yams?
Well, Brodia isn't the name, but they can grow everywhere. I even found a few near here. They're so sweet when you boil them. Now I want some. Let's get started on that rake.
Amazing. Like I said, I still have a lot to learn from you, Lapis.
I have to say that A was kinda... One forge a grand hit of a dune is hitting... Okay. It was kinda lame. Lame?
I had so much fun today. So this is what it feels like to have family.
Vale, there's something I'd like to ask you. How do you feel about our father? About Sombron?
Oh.
Soon we'll have to face him. Not as his children, but as his enemies. So, I had to ask.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Papa hurt so many people in the past. And now he's doing it again. He is evil.
Wow, really?
He's never shown me kindness. I'm not sure he thinks of me at all. Still, he is family. Just like you. So, I can't hate him entirely.
I understand.
Sometimes I just wish I could be part of a happy family. But I know that's a silly dream. At the very least, I hope I can stop Papa before he hurts anyone else. No. I will stop him. So, that is how I feel about our father.
Thank you for telling me, Vale. I feel the same. The time for reconciliation is long past. I will use all of my power to stop Sombron, but I won't be able to do it without you.
Don't worry. You and me and the rest of our friends, we'll stop him together.
No, that's nice.
Okay. Let's do this, Vale. Then, when it's all over, our future can truly begin.
Yes. For our future.
Nice. They're bonding nicely. Okay, level 20. Neutralize effect against these units. By Emblem Jetser, effective, corrupt. I wonder if the main character is gonna die at the end or something, because he's corrupted now. I don't know.
Hey, Bune. I heard you're interested in critters.
Oh,
Pardon?
critters. Pardon?
As it
Yeah.
happens, I'm a fan myself. I know where to find some amazing ones in the wild.
Okay.
How about I take you? My way of thanking you for that delicious meal.
Thank you for the offer, but I'll decline.
Oh, really? You don't like wildlife watching?
That's not quite what I meant.
He doesn't like bugs.
What did you mean then? Oh, wait a second. Oh no. I get it now.
Huh?
You prefer wildlife eating. Is that it?
Well, actually, yes.
What?
Cooking with regular meat got boring. So you started sourcing meat from rare critters. What was in that stew? Did you trick me into eating a falcon or something?
Damn.
Of course not. I assure you, it was chicken.
Liar! And I bet you're only cozying up to me so I'll show you my favorite wildlife spots.
Listen.
He's crazy.
No, you listen. The crime against the animals is a crime against me. So much as think about hurting another poor critter and you're done for.
Marin, please. You have it all wrong.
I'll pluck and broil you myself. You hear me?
I seem to excel at being misunderstood.
Well, that conversation didn't go well, did it? Okay, Fogado and Bune.
Delicious. Yet another culinary triumph, Bune.
I could tell you were enjoying it because of that scrumptious smile on your face.
Oh, before I forget, we need to circle back and talk about what you said the other day.
What do you mean?
You know, the savior thing. I've been racking my brain, but I can't figure out what you meant.
Oh, that. I entered that contest to become the royal court's chef. And I lost.
Ah,
the
that
greatest
one.
shame of my life. Yet you found it in your heart to overlook my failure and hire me as your personal chef. I
Ah.
could never pay you back for that kindness.
He's kind of good chef. Doesn't matter even the competition was kind of failure for him.
I see. But, Bune, I didn't really care about the contest itself. I was just glad that you entered because it brought you back into my life.
Because it brought you back into my life.
What? Was that your plan all along?
Of course. It had been years since the last time we talked at your parents' bistro.
That's true. What a bitter separation that was. But perhaps we should put this conversation on the back burner. Your main course is ready. You wouldn't want a sour memory to detract from the delightful flavor.
You make a good point. Whoa, what a stunning dish! Your food really is the best in the world.
I guess he's still his personal cook, even after they're here. Okay, interesting.
Chloe, here to beg me some more, I take it.
Sure am.
From where did this bizarre love of folk food spring? You grew up in a noble family.
Yeah, and all they served me back home was high cuisine. For most people, that would be great. But me, I went to this Viennese festival one day. I
Oh.
caught this salty sweet scent from a back alley, so I followed it to find out what it was.
That was how you discovered folk food.
Yep, without even thinking, I bought some food from the stall and tried it. It was mind-blowing. The flavor, the smell, the texture. I'd never had anything like it in my life.
To the child of a rich family, I see how it could offer some perverse sense of thrill.
What's wrong with Paul? Oh my god.
Sadly, there was no chance my family would let me dine out.
What's
And I would
wrong?
forget about folk
Peasant food.
They'd be horrified to know I ever even tasted it.
Oh, I see. You couldn't eat it while you lived at home.
Not necessarily. Once I had my first taste, I started going out behind my parents' backs. I'd eat the folk food on my Pegasus and get rid of any evidence by tossing the wrappers.
Littering, you mean?
Yeah, I feel bad about that now. I always take care to toss my trash properly these days.
Bune looks like he's about to puke. He can't listen this peasant food talk anymore.
That's my story in a nutshell.
Your passion for food, I recognize it. I hesitate to admit it is much like my own. You have persuaded me. For you, and only you, I will try my hand at making folk food.
Oh, that's cool.
But what I cook will be of the highest quality. I cannot cut corners on purpose, so do not complain if it differs from your expectations.
I really like Doin A, even though I said it many times, even though he always talk about food, he's still interesting
No
character.
complaints, I promise. Thanks, Bonet. You've made me a very happy lady. Oh, I can't wait to try your first batch of folk food.
Damn. I think Doin A is really the, that guy. Like a really noble guy. To the core. I can't even eat
Good
anything.
news, Jade. I'm going
other
to
than
treat you to that stuffed crab stew we discussed.
Yeah.
I don't recall any such discussion.
Jade's Repose. That would be a good name for it, don't you think?
Oh, right. I remember now. You kept talking at me while I meditated inside my armor. Then you compared me to seafood.
Wow.
It involved something like cramming different ingredients into crab shells.
Yes. Anyway, that armor of yours, may I have a lick?
What the hell is this thing with licking?
This conversation is over.
Your armor may prove to be an interesting substitute for a crab shell. So much room. At what heat does one stew metal, I wonder?
You're not getting anywhere near my armor. You're also very obviously not listening to me.
Come again? Oh, yes. Sorry.
I will admit this chat is making me very hungry. Are you going to cook that stew or not?
Yes, of course. Nothing is finer than sharing a meal with a friend.
Yes, as long as that's all this arrangement is. A friend sampling the cooking of another friend.
Good. Then I will get cooking.
Damn.
First, just a quick taste of that.
He's
No.
He's psycho. What the hell? This is like he's psycho. Why would you lick? Oh, crazy with licking someone. Avocado and Alcrest. Okay.
Hey, Prince Alchrist. Quick question. Can you tell me about your childhood?
Huh? Why do you want to know about that?
Well, I was thinking about our somewhat abbreviated conversation the other day. You know, how our situations are similar, but our personalities are different.
Yeah, it's actually true. He's like a ladies' man and he's very smooth. And he's the opposite, and both are archers. I didn't even think about that before. They are.
And I thought
Kinda.
maybe the difference can be explained by our upbringings.
I see. I'll share broad details with you, but be warned. It's not very interesting.
Okay.
That's totally fine. Trust me. I'm all ears.
I was born the second prince of Brodia, with a significant age gap between my brother and me, as far back as I can remember. People have praised my older brother for his skills.
Oh, so you're the loser. Yeah,
One
we
could
know.
not ask for a better successor to the Brodian throne, they would say. But when it came to me, the thing I heard most often was, Diamant would have done better.
Ouch. So
Damn.
You always felt like second fiddle. That's rough.
It's my own fault. I'm a lost cause.
Did you ever just snap and say, forget him? Look at me.
No, never. I would never allow a thought like that to cross my mind. My brother is perfect. That's the plain truth. It's not his fault I can't compare. At the same time, I am aware that those truths form the backbone of my gloomy personality.
So instead of holding a grudge against him, you just accepted that you were inferior.
Damn. Damn. Facts.
You know what you are? A kind person. Maybe that's why I like you so much.
Oh. You're saying you like me? You're such an inspiring person, Prince Fogado. I must not risk dragging you down. I have to go again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
And he's gone. Well, see you around, Prince Alchrist.
Oh, he's such a likable dude. Like, Fogado is such a likable dude. You have to admit, right?
Hey, I'm sorry for dragging you to that party. I didn't realize it wasn't your kind of thing.
No, that's on me. I'm sorry for running off like that in the middle of all the fun. The truth is, I'm not comfortable in crowds.
Oh.
Surrounded on all sides like that, you never know who might be out for blood.
Wait, did I hear that right?
His reaction is just so good because nobody knows her secret.
Probably not. Forget it, not important. I'm just anxious around people is the thing.
Seems like there's some baggage there. Anyway, I promise not to drag you along like that again. I'm sorry you had a bad time.
No, don't worry about it. Thanks, though.
Tell me something. What do you think of me?
Of you? Well, let's see. I think you're someone who wants to make every day as fun as it can be. I envy that about you, to be honest.
I think that's a pretty nice description of him.
Well, if you want some of these good vibes, try showing people a little trust.
Trust?
Trust?
Some folks are real pieces of work, no doubt. But if you always keep your walls up, you might miss out on making new friends.
Oh, that's actually not
Are you
true.
saying that's the trick to enjoying life the way you do?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Thanks for the pep talk, Fogato. I'm going to take it to heart. I'm going to try to start trusting people more.
Ah, that was nice. I really dig him. Like, I really dig his character.
Well, hello, Princess Saline. You're looking gorgeous as ever.
Ooh.
Thank you, Prince Fogato.
Oh yeah, the flirting part 2.
So, what do you say? Want to have that cup of tea? It's time we got to know each other.
Is that wise?
Huh?
Oh, come on. You're still mulling it over? I guess you can't help being closed off. You are Pyrenees, after all.
As I said, we have a distaste for risk.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's not just that.
Oh? What else?
Pyrenees' farming industry is so robust, you don't need to keep reserves, let alone import goods. And that's a good thing, don't get me wrong. But self-sufficiency has made you folks a bit unsociable, if you ask me.
Oh,
Your
interesting.
gates are shut so tight, they might as well be walls.
Wow.
Interesting. When put that way, we do seem a bit isolated, don't we?
Damn, he burned her.
Very well. I accept your invitation.
Damn, he's smooth. What the
I'll
hell?
prove to you that the Pyrenees people are in no way walled off. Rather, the generosity fostered by our pastoral ways makes us exceptionally accommodating.
Good for you, Princess Saline. Taking it upon yourself to prove Pyrenee isn't a hermit kingdom. I respect that.
It's also a chance for me to gain a glimpse of the secret to your prosperity, such as the way you curry favor with foreign nobility to pry information out of them.
I won't deny it. As a prince, I occasionally have no choice but to mix business and pleasure. But no ulterior motives today, I promise. Just tea and friendly conversation.
That would be lovely. I look forward to it, Prince of Soul.
Ah, nice. He is actually pretty smooth. He can turn around girls' mind. He's actually pretty smooth guy. Okay, Rosado. It's crazy that this is their first sea.
Hey, Rosato. You're looking cute, as always.
What the hell?
Thanks so much, Prince Fogato.
Is he into
I'm getting
that?
cuter by the day. At this rate, I'm pretty sure I'll be gorgeous forever.
No doubt about it. I bet your cuteness stretches on in perpetuity.
You really think so? I don't know, you're not exactly selling it. I don't feel a ton of heart behind those words. They seem a little empty.
Oh, how hurtful. I'll have you know, I am nothing if not sincere.
Yeah? Prove it. Tell me how adorable I am. Say it like you mean it, and I'll believe you.
All right. You are, how to put it, as lovely as a delicate blossom in a soulmic oasis.
That's a little better. So, am I the cutest you've ever seen?
Oh, no, definitely not.
What? I'm sorry. What?
You know, I just remembered something I have to do. The prince business. See you around.
Hey, wait a second. What do you mean, definitely not? How am I not the cutest? Prince Fogato, come back!
Okay. That was something. How about these two?
You're an amazing runner, you know? A real natural. I've upped my running game since last time, and I still can't keep up with you.
I am a dragon. No mere human can match me. I exceed you without effort. All of your toil is fruitless. If you were wise, you would give up.
Sorry, Lord Rafal, but I just can't agree with you there. My workouts aren't pointless. My body is living proof of that.
What do you mean?
When I was young, I was fragile and weak. No one thought I'd live a long life.
Okay.
When my father got sick and died, I swore I'd fight for my own health as hard as I could.
Oh, that's why he become what he is right
For my
now.
mother and sister's sake, I worked to make this body strong enough for anything.
For your sister's sake, you say?
I've been working out constantly ever since, and the results speak for themselves. I wouldn't be able to keep up with you and the Divine Dragon in battle if I didn't work for it.
I understand. It seems I owe you an apology for my harsh condemnation of your exercise.
Wow, you really mean that? I knew you'd come around. It was only a matter of time until you got on board with working out.
Slow down. I said no such thing. I have, however, grown weary of running. Perhaps it is time I tried something new. If you can recommend a form of exercise that will actually hold my interest, I may partake.
Nothing to it, Lord Rafal. I've got you covered.
Okay. Gonna be exercising buddies now. See? Alchrist and Hortensia. I don't remember what they talked before.
Prince Alchrist? Hey! I know you can hear me.
Princess Hortensia, please. Speaking to me will only dampen your mood.
Always a bundle of joy you are. But that's exactly what I want to talk to you about. Listen, I'm gonna help you get some confidence, just like you asked.
Oh yeah, this one.
What? Really? Oh, thank you. Why did you change your mind? You seemed so strongly opposed to it earlier.
That was a joke. I got carried away. Sorry, I may not love Brodia, but you're my friend. And when a friend's in trouble, you help. Simple as that.
Princess Hortensia,
He's nice.
Hey! What's with all the tears? Actually, you're kinda cute when you get all emotional. Anyway, let's get started, shall we?
No, don't come any closer. Please don't look at me like this.
Huh? What's the problem this time? Are you really gonna turn down my help after all that?
You called me a friend. You agreed to help me, Princess Hortensia. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, a wonderful person. But the more wonderful you are, the deeper I tumble into despair.
What the hell? What?
Your kind
Yeah.
heart shines too bright. It reveals my heart for the worm-ridden filth that it is. So please, don't come near me. Spare me. I am so sorry.
That boy has self-deprecation down to an art form.
Oh my god. I love her. Oh my god, she's so funny. Like, what the hell? These two. I don't know what they're gonna talk.
Lapis, I want to apologize for making that vow the other day.
Oh, but Prince Alchrist, please, don't worry about it. I should apologize for trying to tell you what you're allowed to say.
You did nothing wrong. It was my mistake. I didn't consider how my words would make you feel. However, there is one thing I'll stand by. I really do think that you're an amazing person, Lapis.
That's not... I'm really not that amazing.
You are. I know that you are. I know that you always send part of your pay back home to support your family. I also know you spend your free time subduing dangerous beasts that enter the area.
How did you find out about...
You're so much more valuable to this world than I am, Lapis. That's why
That's why you keep saying that you should be protecting me. Oh,
Damn.
Prince Alchrist, you have no idea. It breaks my heart to hear you talk like this. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Huh? What?
Wow. I really am useless. I can't even let a close retainer know how much I appreciate her without upsetting her. I'm unfit to be anyone's master.
Damn. He's so depressed. This man is so damn depressed. Oh, damn. Someone needs to help him.
I have ringing ears and wobbly knees and so many regrets. Why did I give this a second shot? I already knew I didn't belong there.
Oh my god.
Oh, Pandreo.
Prince Allchrist! You had fun this time, right? I saw you mixing it up on the dance floor.
Oh yeah, he came to the party?
I did join in and try to dance, but, well, I can only assume that I'm incapable of enjoying any party.
What makes you say that?
I had no idea what I was doing back there. Everyone around me was whirling and gyrating so effortlessly. I only know formal dances, and the howling. I do not understand why everyone keeps howling. My skull is rattling.
He's the second person who's complaining about the howling.
Now I see the problem. Listen, Your Highness. There's something I forgot to tell you. At a party, you don't need to worry about what's, whys, and hows. It's not that deep.
Really? Are you sure?
Yep. There's no correct way to dance. And as for the howls, they don't mean anything.
So all of the cheering and dancing is chaotic on purpose? People are just making it up?
Exactly. It's about getting lost in the motion and having fun. Other than that, anything goes.
I was trying so hard to understand the structure of the party, the behaviors and movements. I was in my own head, not on the dance floor. I wasn't embracing the spontaneity.
He's like the school nerd, you know? But when he gets out of his, shell, he's gonna be a really live
Let's
one.
give it another shot. You, me, a solid beat, and two completely empty heads.
Like lively one. So this is gonna be fun. What the heck? Oh my god, he's doing the howling also. Oh no. He's doing the howling also. Let's see some girl talk.
So, maternal sophistication is all about gently embracing everyone, drawing them to you. I get how it works, but actually pulling it off is something else entirely. I've just got to keep observing you. I'll learn all your tricks eventually.
Whatever I can do to help. I hope it works.
Oh yeah, she wants competition cuteness.
Before we get started,
I remember.
let me wipe your face.
Ugh, did I have something on me?
You did, but I took care of it. Now that cute face of yours is even cuter.
Thanks, Chloe. Wait.
Oh, it's a realized. I already realized. Oh, it's just making her look even more bad.
That was it! That was it just now! I just naturally trusted you and let you wipe my face without even thinking about it. Having you dote on me felt, I don't know, peaceful.
Aw, did it? That's so sweet.
Unbelievable. I can't let my guard down around you at all. Anyway, let's get moving. I need to see more of this in action.
Be sure to drink some water first.
Huh? Why?
On a warm day like today, it's important to drink when you can.
Oh, sure. Glug, glug. Wait a second. I fell for it again. Your motherly charm is kind of terrifying, Chloe.
That's what makes her sweet, right? Motherly figure. Oh, there's still so many more. Okay, let's go through them all. Goldberry and Lapis.
Thank you so much for all your help, Lapis. My parents wrote to let me know that the bears have stopped giving them trouble.
That's great. What a relief.
Oh yeah, the bear trouble. I remember
They
now.
sent this along to thank you.
Huh? Wait a second. Is this
an invitation to relax and enjoy your stay at my family's inn? As soon as the war is over. I may be biased, but I really do think you'll find our hot springs to be the finest in the world.
Wow, that sounds like such a treat. Thanks. I have to say, Goldberry, I'm surprised you're from a little village. You're so sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Oh, don't be silly. You're right, though. Go on.
Let me guess. You were born in a rural area and then raised in the big city?
No. I lived in my home village until just a few years ago. I was there right until I had to leave for the academy, actually.
Oh.
Your village must be way different than mine.
I'd be curious to hear about the differences.
Sure thing. Next time we talk, I'll tell you all about where I grew up. I'll even make us lunch. I know just the thing to whip up for the occasion.
Wonderful! Usually I'm the one making the food, so this will be a nice change of pace. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you.
He's kind of for coming village. She's kind of flirt, you know. Usually, like village girls are not really like her. So it's I would think she's a city girl, but she's not.
Ah, it's the alpaca-loving savior himself. You made it.
I know you mean that, but the way you say it makes me sound uncool.
What?
Well, how's this for cool? According to the cards, today is the day you become a savior.
What are you talking about? He's always been the savior.
Really? Today? That's great. So, what should I do?
Make it rain.
Ha, make it rain? Like actual rain? From the sky? How do I do that?
That, I do not know. I'm not the savior, you are.
Oh, come on, you can't just make rain happen.
Look, if you're the savior of legend, then you should be able to do it. So saith the cards.
Wow, the cards really believe in me that much? I can't let them down.
I can't let down the cards.
Right,
What the hell?
Okay, no big deal. I'm a legendary savior. I already have everything I need to make it rain. Ain Ray, Ain Ray, Ain Ray.
Okay.
Ain Ray, Alfe, Aunde, Aune, Ease Play.
I have never heard this, spell before.
Alpaca, Yulpaca, everyone will paca for rain, rain, rain! Whoa, rain!
Oh boy.
How was that? Is it raining yet?
Not a single drop.
Oh, come!
I guess the fortune was off. I'm sorry. I thought I had it right.
No, you're fine. I'm the one who just made a fool of himself. Tell your cards I'm sorry.
What the hell? Tell your cards I'm sorry. Okay. Did I also have with Yunaka?
Please, find it in your heart to stay. Let me dance by your side forever.
Please don't hold me back. It will only serve to sharpen the pain of our parting.
Oh, I remember this is the theater play, right?
My eyes are closed. My hand is here. If you trust me, then take it. And never let go.
If you're certain this is what you want, I'm willing to believe in you, so long as we're together from now until the end.
Your performance, the nuance and honesty. I was right. You are gifted. More than I knew.
I'm not so sure. I really don't have any experience with acting. This is all so new to me.
Naka, your impressions are brilliant because you're a brilliant actor. And this show will be unforgettable because you will be an unforgettable lead.
I'm playing the lead?
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I thought I'd be the lead, but now I know better. That role was meant for you. We still have to practice the dance, but I have no doubt you can handle it, Naka. It's not easy putting on a show when times are hard like this. Dancing, laughing, it feels wrong, but it's because times are hard that I have to do it. To remind the audience what joy feels like. I want this performance to succeed. For everyone's sake. Will you help me?
I understand how you feel. And I respect that, honestly. Okay. I'll help as best I can.
Thank you. I can't do it without you, Yunaka. Together, I think we can make this one of the truly great performances.
Damn. So she's still in it. So A is gonna be about the performance. Panet and Mirin. Okay, Panet has some few.
Hey, what's the scuttlebutt?
The what?
Huh?
You know, our singing practice the other day. Were there any complaints?
Ah, no reason to fret. I have heard nary an ill word.
Phew. I was worried about that. Wait. No. This is all wrong.
What do you mean?
Singing quietly so nobody calls us names? Surely we can aim higher than that. There's no escaping it. We have to get better at singing.
Yes, quite right. To hide our voices in shame. We sully the good name Tamara. If the boss learned of this, she would weep with embarrassment.
No. No. I couldn't live with myself if I made the princess cry.
Nor I. The question is, how to improve?
Maybe we should ask the princess for advice.
You think so?
But this time, we get serious feedback. None of that unique wolf dung.
A grand idea. By all means, let us press for the full, unvarnished truth.
Okay. I was kinda lost what they were talking about there. Ivy and...
Panette? Please explain yourself.
I promised we were going somewhere special. Well, here it is.
When
Mansion?
I said that I'd like for us to be friends, I did not realize that would entail visits to ancient, decayed ruins?
Precisely. Doesn't it make your heart quicken?
Excessively so, I'm afraid. I feel as if a vengeful ghost could steal upon us at any moment.
I know. It is ever so charming.
You find it charming? Ghosts? You find the idea of ghosts charming?
Why, of course. I simply adore them.
Look at her. She looks like a, I don't know, zombie ghost herself.
I suppose I ought to thank you. This place is special to you. For that reason, I appreciate your sharing it with me. Unfortunately, people have a wide variety of tastes.
Oh dear. You are not by any chance afraid of ghosts?
Yeah, are you?
I am, in fact, terrified to the very brink of my composure. The stain on the wall like a human silhouette. The handprints on the windows. The stale air. It is only by force of will that I remain here. Conscious. Not screaming. My dignity hangs by one last thread of decorum. The pride I take in my royal office. That thread is about to snap. Yes, it will snap any moment now. Even a princess is only human after all. So, with that, I'm getting out of here!
That didn't take a lot.
Princess Ivy, slow down!
Damn, what a weird, thing to do. Let's just go to the haunted mansion and hang out. Okay.
Time to begin our cooking lesson, Panette. We are going to roast a chicken.
Marvelous. The boss is quite partial to foul concoctions.
Oh yeah, she wanted to learn how to cook.
I'm not sure that phrasing makes sense to me, but all right. Here's what we're working with.
I see. So this bird has been roasted and is ready to serve, correct?
What? Of course not. It's absolutely raw. First we'll put in some stuffing, and then we'll roast it. Over fire.
Oh, I see.
We'll use these vegetables for our stuffing. Would you chop them into fine pieces for us?
With gusto.
They're only vegetables, Panette. They don't fight back.
Here comes the finishing strike.
Okay.
Well, I'd say you've chopped them into complete submission.
Why, thank you, Miss Goldberry. I am happy to chop further if need be.
No, you've been very thorough. If you chop them any more, we'll be having soup. We should also not be seasoning with splinters from the cutting board, but we'll let that go. Now let's stuff the chicken with the veggies, put it on a skewer, and roast it up nicely.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes?
Is it ready yet?
We only just put it on the fire.
Oh, she can't be that bad at cooking, can she? That's kind of weird. But these two.
Yunaka, I cannot help but wonder about your past. I understand wanting to preserve some secrecy, but please, tell me a little about it, won't you?
Okay. My
Oh,
parents
shit.
abandoned me when I was small. After that, growing up was anything but easy. I don't like thinking about it, and I like talking about it even less.
I am so sorry. I know well the pain of being neglected by one's parents.
You too? Really?
Alas, yes. My father was a hopeless drunk. My mother was always out partying.
Hopeless drunk, and mother was always
Who
party.
knew that we hailed from such similar backgrounds?
I wouldn't have guessed, but it's reassuring in a way. Maybe Bandits, incoming on our position. I count 9, no, 10.
Thought they could get the jump on us, eh? We'll show them. Listen up, pinheads! If I was you, I'd think twice about messing with me and her. One more
Okay.
step, and we'll turn your intestines into outtestines! Got it?
We're not here to kill anyone. But if you're here to be killed, well, my hands are tied.
Damn, she's exposing her by, I guess, killing Mary and Timera. Okay, okay, okay. Girl
You know,
talk.
sitting with you by a toasty fire, it feels just like the good old days.
Yes, we shared many a night like this after that first encounter. Our scuffle with the bandits, back when we were just a couple of travelers roving the queendom together. At the time, of course, I had no idea my princess was actually a princess.
You never asked. Honestly, I assumed you'd piece it together.
Listen, Princess Tamara. Most royals don't sneak out of their castles to rain justice on unsuspecting bandits.
Yeah, well, she's not
well,
most.
I'm not most royals.
Yeah, I know.
No argument there. But really, do you remember how shocked I was to learn that you were the Princess of Solm? I had just gotten through telling you, basically my whole life story. How I had always dreamed of becoming a knight, but my lineage made it impossible.
Oh, that's how she got.
I told you that was
to
the
be a
reason
knight.
I ran away from home. And
Oh.
then, you...
I asked if you really, truly wanted to be a knight.
And I said yes. With my whole heart, yes. You placed your sword on my shoulders, one after the other, and said...
I hereby deem thee a knight of the queendom.
And I laughed. I thought it was all in fun. But you weren't laughing, my princess. You were looking at me like you meant it.
That's actually a nice backstory. Okay. Like, just fulfilling her dream. Becoming knight. Oh, damn. There's still a few. Let's go.
You approach me at last. I take this to mean you have decided on a wish?
Indeed, I have. My wish, to put it simply, is to return to the Academy.
Of course, the Academy. That stands to reason. Now, what is that exactly?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't know what's an academy.
You don't know what the Academy is? Ugh, I had better think of another wish.
Nonsense. You need only paint me a picture with your words, and I will conjure it into being.
If you say so. The Academy is Elusia's Institute of Higher Education. All gather there to learn. Our people are required to attend from a certain age. Groups of peers are formed into classes.
Next, he's gonna ask what's an education.
So your wish is to be placed into a class and to study? Is that truly all you want?
Yes, but the Academy is more than the sum of its parts. My time there meant a great deal. I would not trade the treasures I discovered in those halls for anything in the world.
Excellent. Tell me of these treasures, and I will secure more of them for you immediately.
The treasures are the memories I made with my friends at the Academy, Lord Rafal.
Naturally. That will be complicated to replicate, of course. We can begin with initial conditions.
Your plan is to recreate the Academy? How?
Yeah, that sounds
Surely you don't
weird.
mean to repurpose a school from elsewhere. I will not condone pillaging.
Of course not. I would never do such a thing. You need not worry. Merely anticipate.
Indeed. Very well. I will take you at your word. Farewell for now, Lord Rafal.
Oh my god. Oh, this is
Now
some
what?
convos.
How am I supposed to recreate an academy? I will need to do some research.
Maybe shouldn't do any promises.
Saphir, may I speak to you for a moment?
Of course, Lyndon. What is it?
Your guess that I was an Elusian soldier about 30 years ago was correct.
Yeah, they even write a book about you.
That said, my tour of duty never brought me to any rural fishing villages.
You looked into this. Into where I'm from.
Oh.
All right, I'll say it. Elusia attacked my home village 30 years ago. A lot of folks were killed. My parents included. It's
Damn.
not that I'm on a revenge quest or anything. I haven't been searching for their killers, but if you were a soldier in Elusia at that time, I couldn't help but wonder.
No, your suspicions are only natural. I would wonder the same thing in your shoes.
I still shouldn't have asked. We're on the same side now. There's no need to dig this up.
If you want to hate me, Saphir, you have the right. Even if you wanted me dead, I'd allow it if it would ease your pain.
Damn. Such a nice guy.
Why would you say that?
Because I mean it. I may not have done any harm to your parents personally, but I was a soldier in that war. I can easily see a world in which it was I who ended your parents'
Yeah, I
lives.
can see his point. I can actually see his point.
I am a man long past his prime. I'd happily go to my end if it would bring you relief. And although words can change nothing now, I do apologize. I am truly, profoundly sorry.
I can't do this. Excuse me.
Oh, wow. Damn, that got really dark.
Oh dear.
Damn, that got really dark all of a sudden. What the hell? Like, kill me, that gives you some closer. What the hell? These two.
Saphir, any chance I can talk you into that sparring match today?
My stance hasn't changed, Prince Diamant. I don't feel ready.
Even if you don't think you're ready, I'd still like to test your current skills.
If you insist. It'd be rude to turn you away, but if I win, will you hear me out on something?
If you'd rather just chat, we don't need to spar.
I don't want to discuss this unless I win. Wouldn't feel right.
Interesting. It's a deal then.
Okay. What?
You actually beat me. I knew you were strong, but I clearly underestimated you. Alright, a deal is a deal. What did you want to talk about?
Right. Okay. When I was a child, Elusia attacked and destroyed my home village.
She's gonna talk about it more about that. Okay.
I survived basically by luck. My parents, my friends, they were all killed. There was nothing I could do. I was powerless. That feeling haunts me to this day. It makes me want to scream and tear my heart out.
I felt a similar kind of pain myself.
Yeah, when your dad died, right?
That pain is why I train the way I do. Only strength can free me from it.
It's royals like me who declare wars. But the citizens and soldiers are the ones who suffer. Your training may keep innocent Brodians safe someday. That's the greater meaning behind it.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. It does feel good to get that off my chest. I'm going to overcome this weakness, no matter what it takes.
Damn. It's nice to know kinda her backstory also. We don't know much about her. There's few more left. Ivy and Louis. Okay, staring contest.
What do you think, Princess Ivy? Does the sight of a pleasant gathering prompt any feelings?
No, nothing.
How strange. I, for my part, find great comfort in their mundane joys and idle chatter.
It would seem that phenomenon is unique to you.
True that.
Oh? What a pity.
Was that the full extent of your plan? Did you actually pin all your hopes on this sight, inspiring me to chat?
No, I haven't quite given up. Though I don't as yet have any other ideas. Until I do, would you like a cup of tea? I'll put on a pot of the black tea blend I've been saving.
Okay. Pot of tea always fixes everything, I guess.
Tea does sound lovely, actually. Thank you.
Aha!
What? What is it?
I thought I detected the faintest hint of a smile just now.
Did you?
Can I take it then that you like black tea?
Yes. But if I happen to seem pleased, that was not the reason. I simply find your dedication to these efforts rather amusing.
There's nothing so amusing about it. A princess's joy is a radiant thing. Ah, was that another smile?
Oh, enough. You promised me tea. Let's have it.
As you wish, Princess Ivy.
That was kind of nice. Just wants to make her day happy. That's so nice. Ram and what are they gonna talk about?
Hey, Gold Mary. How how'd it turn out with the apples we gathered the other day?
Apples?
Better than I could have possibly imagined. Unfortunately, they also ruined my life.
What? How?
I was so delighted eating the dish I made that my face bore a terribly inelegant expression.
I don't get it. Your face looks fine to me.
It's fine now, but there's nothing I can do about those who saw it. They'll remember forever.
I still don't think I see the problem, but...
Yeah, I don't...
Okay.
I don't see it either.
How can you not see? Whenever those people look at me, they'll see nothing but a silly face.
I really don't think they will. Even if they noticed the... expression to begin with. You sound like you could use a break, though. Hey, how about taking a soak in a hot spring? That'd be nice and relaxing, right? Get you feeling back to your elegant self again?
No! I can't do that.
What? Why not?
Damn.
What if someone who saw my silly face is there? What if they tell everyone? I'd never live it down.
I'm sure that won't happen, Goldmary. Look, this isn't the end of the world, okay?
If everyone there knew how ridiculous I looked, I could never go to the hot springs again.
Wow, this is I don't know what to say.
There's no way to know if anyone who saw me would be there until I went there.
I still don't get what's the problem. What is she complaining?
It's like wanting to go shopping for clothes without having an outfit to wear to the store.
Okay.
Okay, I don't really get it, but I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Please don't cry.
Will you help me rehearse my demeanor until it's graceful and refined again?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever makes you feel better.
Thank you, Fram.
Okay. That was such a weird conversation. Sometimes there's a really nice, cool conversation, funny, and then there's stuff like that. Like, why? Why?
Ow, ow. Ooh, that's smart.
We may have partied hardy a bit too much last night, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I tell ya, after so much carousing, I have a headache and an everything else ache.
For all that, though, I enjoyed myself. It's nice to go out with the guys every so often, isn't it?
I'm glad to hear you say so. That makes this full-body migraine worthwhile.
I find that hard partying does give one an appetite. Do you like grapes, Pandreo?
Sure, I like them all right.
In that case, I'll fetch some pastries. The filling was made with grapes from my hometown.
Oh, so it's a local delicacy, huh? Sure, give me all you've got.
All I've got? If you like, but I feel I ought to caution you against overindulging.
Well, I'm not going to eat it all by myself. I'm thinking it might be nice to put some treats out for my flock.
Oh, you keep animals?
So is grapes good for hangover or
My
what?
congregation. They like having a casual environment to pray and hang out, you know? I'm sure a platter of tasty pastries will bring even more people in the door. Plus, one of my congregants is a merchant. He might want to import those grapes of yours.
Ah, very considerate of you. Always thinking of ways to assist your flock, aren't you?
That's my whole job. I might not always look or act like it, but I am a man of the cloth.
My doubts have been thoroughly laid to rest.
With all that said, I can't quit partying. You'll come with again, right, Louis?
Naturally. I am at your command, Pandreo.
He is a very interesting character, the Louis. He's always wants to know people, just staring at them, and you know. Let's see where this goes. Oh, this is gonna
what
be.
we discussed previously, Yunaka.
That's so weird. I told you not to make a thing of it, and yet here you are, making things.
That message was well received. I only wished to discuss one more detail. You said that a killer instinct oozes from my pores. I believe you used the word slime. What did you mean by that?
That's actually might be the first ever sentence from him that he didn't. One word he didn't, you know, spell it.
It is crucial
Like here.
to my well-being that I am able to curate the image
Like
I
how
present
good,
to
how
others.
you say it? Like pressure one word. Like
Fine. Look, you're a hunter. Everything you do and say is about the kill.
Could you indulge me with an example?
Okay, sure. Take your eyes, for example. They're ice cold, calculating. Normal people don't go around evaluating what folks' lives are worth. That's an assassin thing. You're always probing for weaknesses, too. Considering vectors of attack, right?
That is not what I...
Seriously, bud? You're doing it right now. Look at yourself. Tell me you're not poised to counter a knife thrust from my dominant hand. You're constantly positioning to maximize your tactical advantage. Don't think I don't see it.
Perceptive.
Regular people
another
don't
one.
think about violence so much in everyday life. That's what I meant.
To think that I should be so transparent to you.
Sharp eyes were part of the old job, as I'm sure you know.
I appreciate your insightful analysis. I will reflect on what you've said.
Yeah, don't mention it.
that was actually turned out to be pretty nice conversation. I didn't expect that. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna try to get some A's next, and we're gonna have to do the final battle and finish the game. But I've been enjoying these convos, and time to get some more. Until then, see you in the next videos. Okay, bye bye everybody.